Dominic, as you said, he's taken these balls very well.
And wouldn't it be something if he could finish with a century break? Some wonderful breaks in the opening match.
74. $75.
It's going to be an awkward raid up the cushion, but he can just drop over behind it. So this is the one that could give him his century break.
81. 82.
Oh, can he get across the table for the yellow? It's a great effort. Don't be hampered. I think
87.
he's just okay.
89.
Oh, setting down a marker here. Not long off the main tour. He's going to take a bit of beating as Dominic in
92.
this year's World Championship. And he'll be loving this. Well, Dominic is the
96.
showman. Well, his nickname's the Spaceman, but you could call him the showman as well, I suppose. What a fantastic century break from Dominic Dale. Yeah, he wants the pink and the black as well.
107.
Very well played, Craig Steadman as well. You've a trick shot to try and finish off with. Here comes the black. It's not far away. It's not in. But well done to both players. But Dominic Dale, you finished it off in style. That magnificent century break gives him a 4-2 win. And doesn't he love it?
Dominic, you've still got it.
Well, I was a nervous wreck, you know, there. I really was. I thought, why have I not stayed retired? I know, it was tough. I mean, I never used to beat Craig as a pro. I think I played him twice, he beat me twice, and Craig's a great player. I thought I had the toughest draw here. And I've tried to do a bit of practice, but, you know, it's tedium practicing. That's why I retired. I just can't do it anymore.
But you did really well after he came back at you for 2-all.
Do you know, I noticed that with Joe Perry. He started well and then sort of fell asleep for a couple of frames, but the difference was I made a couple of mistakes and Craig started to grow in confidence. I could spot that straight away, and when he came back to 2-all, I thought, this could be a long day. I don't know where. I thought, I've got to find something from somewhere, and luckily I did.
And a brilliant way to finish the match.
Oh, it's great to make a century break, you know, at the Crucible, one table setup, and I couldn't do it as a pro, but I've done it here, you know, and hopefully entertained you all and enjoyed it.
What a showman. If we had more time, ladies and gents, he'd probably give you a solo song. Dominic, no, that wasn't an invitation. Save that for if you lift the title. Dominic, let's look ahead to the quarter-final against Joe. You first played a competitive match on the Pro Tour anyway, back in 1998. The two men most recently retired. It's going to be epic.
Yeah, what did you say about the matches we played?
You first played a pro match, a full pro match, back in 1998. It's a relationship that goes back so far.
Yeah, you've done your homework, Rob. That's unusual. I played Joe many times. We're very good friends. We've got a lot of respect for one another's styles of play and abilities. So, yeah, I mean, that's another really tough draw. I'm glad Joe told me he hadn't really practiced a lot for this event, so hopefully he doesn't do any more.
Now, the last time I introduced you for a quarter-final at the Crucible was back in 2014, and you stopped on the way out and said, what do you think of my new shoes? Have you got any different attire that you're going to be wearing for the match against Joe?
No, I put on about a stone in the last 4 weeks just celebrating my retirement. So I don't think I'd even get anywhere near wearing what you're wearing. But, you know, I haven't got any different attire. I thought this suit was quite smart. Should have had it elongated at the back, though, as it rides up a bit. There you go.
Well, we'll have a chat with your tailor. We might loosen the waistcoat, but never mind. He's back to face Joe Perry. What a great century. What a brilliant way to finish the match. Dominic Dale marches on.
He marches on all right, and I thought we were going to get a little song there, but you never know. We might have one after the break where Dominic Dale will be joining us, reflecting on that powerful performance against Craig Steadman, and a century break to boot. What a showman, and we'll have plenty more reaction on the way right after the break.